if go missing, it's Jay-Z. Or if I suddenly die because some weird thing happens, it's Jay-Z. I've already provided all the evidence to send Evil Carter and that witch goes straight to hell where they belong. And I want my hearts to know I'll always love them in this life and the next.
Something that happened a few months ago, that if I wasn't going to do it before, something happened a couple months ago.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it, but I'll say that sometimes people can push you so much that they push you all the way into your next calling, into your next blessing, into your next life. And that's what happened with me.
Why, when y'all have an affiliation to Jay-Z in some sort of way, y'all be thinking that y'all can disrespect and violate?
Bad bitch. Illegal. These bitches is really boosting my ego. It's me, ho. It's me, ho. I'm so fucking famous. I can't do shit on the D-Loud.
All of y'all, for some reason, when y'all are around certain people, y'all feel that y'all have this power. You!
It's good, but it's not.
Those people came together, tried to end me. And sweet, let me say this, it'll never fucking happen. Thing y'all want to do, every witch doctor in the motherfucking world, it'll never fucking happen. Praise be to God. I am who I am because I am who I am. I don't have to go in a room with a bunch of men to create my sound, my image, my anything. I am who I am. Take it or leave it. But I put in the motherfucking work.
So Rock Nation is going down like fast and hard, you guys. Jay-Z is being forced to take a DNA test on a kid from that he had impregnated a woman who was only 16 at the time. Now he has to take a DNA test on that kid. Desiree Perez, who is the CEO of Rock Nation, who, if you don't know, she is very racist, and her daughter exposed her for being racist and for trying to get her locked up in a mental institution, and she said that she is going to Baker Act her if she doesn't stop dating that N-word. Okay, so now the judge is getting a deposition from her. Like, they tried to drop this case, they tried to like push it off. It's not happening. So she has to answer for the shit that she did to her daughter. Then
Hold up. If y'all want to hear more, remember to drop a like and subscribe right now, because Jigga Man continuously seems like he can't get away from these rumors, and it seems like it's always going to follow him until either he speaks up or it tears him down. One of them, man. That's what I'm really seeing, because as this lady said, Rock Nation is slowly falling, but that speed is starting to speed up, right? So if you guys want to hear and know more about these stuff, drop a like and subscribe, hit the bell, because listen, I will be talking about it. But listen, I want you guys to watch this video fully. I want you guys to listen thoroughly, because it is super interesting, pretty super interesting. And I also have another video that I would love for you guys to stick around and hear what the person has to say. So remember to drop a like and subscribe and watch the video fully and listen thoroughly. But enough of me talking. I'm gonna shut up and stop the talking right now. Check out the rest of the video.
Megan Thee Stallion, back in 2020, one of her ex-employees had sued her because of like sexual misconduct in the workplace. He was a photographer for her, and I don't even want to say, you know, she did some stuff with a couple girls in the car, and it was a mess, a fishy mess, and he was stuck in the car with them, forced to be around that shit. And, you know, before someone is like, oh, who wouldn't want, please, okay? There's a time and a place. If you're just trying to get a paycheck, you don't want to be forced into that fishy mess, okay? So 3 things, all right? And what was the other one? Oh, and then Jay-Z, crazy. Do you guys remember about 4, maybe 6 months ago, a woman had accused Jay-Z of doing stuff to her, and the lawyer, her lawyer, after they ended up dropping that case, Jay-Z tried to sue the lawyer for like defamation and loss of income and all this shit. He didn't get that either. The judge is like, no, like, you're not, who do you think you are? You can't sue a lawyer for defending a potential victim. And this victim, Jay-Z had sent people to her house pretending that they were UPS and FedEx drivers, like dropping shit off, and they literally threatened her. So yeah, 4 different things going on with Rock Nation now, you guys. I'm telling you, this evil empire is going to crumble.
No, the case that this woman is talking about is a case that happened back in 2025, where allegedly investigators working for Jay-Z harassed, threatened, and harangued this poor woman for weeks, which was the victim. And they allegedly tried to intimidate her and make her drop her story. So remember, that is allegedly, but it is pointing out that Jay-Z, anyone who doesn't want to listen to him and continue to, go about these stories and continue to bring it to judges and start to get represented, he takes it to another level where he sends people to dress up as working people, so there's less suspicion, and they threaten these victims, right? So that was the main or the backstory behind that. So I want you guys to let me know what you think, because it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Jay-Z wouldn't be the first that we hear about doing these stuff. Diddy's another example, and I can even name a more few, but I'm not gonna even call your names. This video is really about the Jigga Man. So I want you guys to let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about Rock Nation falling. Let me know what you think about, the whole Desire Perez, Jay-Z, Megan Thee Stallion, the whole Rock Nation. Like, let me know what you believe. Do you guys believe that everything coming against them is just a crazy coincidence? Or do you guys believe actually that some of it is in fact the truth? Let me know your thoughts and perspective down in the comment section. But what does Premium Celeb think? I think that time is going to reveal everything. Yes, I did, see some clips with Desire Perez, and you can tell that she says a lot of lie. She was caught on recording, being racist. Actually, that is in fact true. She was caught on recording, saying that Rock Nation is broken, a lot of things. So Desire Perez is in fact not innocent. I can say that for a fact. And she is tied to Jay-Z, so that will make him seem like he is in fact also not innocent. So let me know your thoughts and perspective down in the comment section.
Good morning, everyone. This is a message to every man and woman out there that's searching for clarity in this complicated world. Number 1, let me see the world as it truly is, not only as I was told it must be. You see, we inherit tradition, stories, and timelines and explanations, but true maturity begins the moment we are willing to look for ourselves. Number 2, let me follow evidence over assumption, observation over expectation. You see, our world is full of many voices telling us what to think, but our greatest strength that we could ever develop is our ability to examine things with our own eyes, our own logic, our own God-given courage. Number 3, let me question every constant, every rule that was handed down, every truth that cannot stand up to scrutiny. This is not rebellion. This is responsibility. It is how science moves forward. It is how history is corrected. It is how we evolve as a species. Number 4, let me choose clarity over comfort, precision over persuasion, understanding over tradition, even when that tradition is beloved. You see, this is the path of those who seek the truth, not to destroy anything, but to understand it honestly. Because there's no growth without questioning. There's no wisdom without evidence. There's no freedom without clarity. And finally, number 5, may my mind remain open, my reasoning remain disciplined, and my pursuit of truth remain fearless, not for the sake of controversy, but for the sake of integrity. To every seeker out there that is potentially absorbing any of this, we don't have to inherit the world as it was given to us. We have the right and the responsibility to examine it for ourselves. You see, the truth does not fear being questioned. Only fragile ideas do. Stay in the truth and have a beautiful Sunday.
No, that was such a perfect message from Terrence because, as he said, clarity. Clarity. The moment you receive true clarity is the moment your perspective gets widened, is the moment you start to see reality for what it truly is, right? And it's so sad that when a person stand up for themselves and speak out for themselves, especially being in certain industry, how quick you can get blacklisted, because that is what happened with Terrence, right? The things that he spoke, and he stands up for himself, the things that he does not support, right? So he got blacklisted. He said it himself, and we know this. He got blacklisted, and as I said, it's sad. Because when a person does not stoop for foolishness, when a person does not stoop for someone treating them like a female, you get blacklisted. It's like, oh, if you're not working with us, then we're simply gonna make it hard for you for the rest of your life. It's either you're gonna get a different job or you're just gonna live being suppressed. So it's crazy. And that is the world that we live in, because a lot of the people that controls the system, a lot of them that are in power, a lot of them are not straight. A lot of them, they want to have something over you, and they have some crazy fetish, and they want to treat males like females. They want to continue to have females being, I don't want to say the word, but playing stuff, right? You guys supposed to know what I mean. So that is what they want. And if you're not working with them, as I said, they blacklist you, they suppress you, and it's going to be very hard for you. Very, very hard for you. But I want you guys to just keep in mind that nothing is wrong with being yourself and living in honesty and being honorable and keeping your integrity. Nothing is wrong with that. I implore you guys to do that rather than going ahead, giving up your integrity, giving up your booty, giving up your manhood, and for a woman, giving up your rights, making males treat you like you are trash. Like, don't do those stuff. Like, I understand that desperation causes people to do some crazy things. Impatience causes people to do some crazy things, so on and so forth. But we just got to try our best to make the best decision. That is what I really have to say, my beautiful people. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this part of the video was sort of different, but sometimes I just got to tell y'all the truth. And sometimes the truth may come in a different way or a different form, because I love y'all. Over here is a community, so I'm going to tell you guys the truth, right? So as I said, let me know your thoughts, let me know your perspective. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot, and it'll be greatly appreciated. I want to say thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is a boy, Premium Celeb, and as usual, I'm out.